Hello, hello. Green welly boots. We have a prawn. I'm getting pinched. On a live spider crab. Common blenny. Look, their tentacles actually stick to your fingers. Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome to my first proper full-length video. So today we're down here at the beautiful St. Mary's Bay in Brixham, and today we're going to be doing 15 rock flips, see what mysteries lie beneath. So let's get on to the first rock flip. Yo, yo! Guys, so I've spotted something super cool. It's not a rock flip, but look, I just want to show you. So down in here, this here, look at that. That is a very small spider crab shell. So the exoskeleton, these are actually really hardy and super spiky. We'll leave them up there, look. Look how sick that thing is. Super, super cool. See you later, bud. Right, guys, we have spotted our first rock, and it is that one right there. So we're going to get on it, and we're going to give it our best shot. What do you reckon is going to be under it? Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, it's super heavy. Ugh. I don't know if you saw that, but there was a blenny in there. So we've got loads and loads of these porcelain crabs. And there was a blenny that disappeared under there. But look at all those porcelain crabs. And this here is actually a razorfish shell, which is proper cool. We are going to lift this as well, just to see. I've also got a little porcelain crab just chilling on my hand. Let's have a look under here, look. Oh, we've got a really, well, he's gone, but there was a super baby blenny there. Yeah, and after, so we're just going to remove all the life, and then we are going to return this rock to its original resting place. So bear with me, here we go, ready? Because we want to protect the habitat that's underneath. Guys, we've got rock flip number 2 right here. It's quite a big rock, so I might struggle, but we're going to get it done right now, ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And there isn't a lot, but we do have, I'm going to show you these because we have them everywhere. These right here, like, I don't actually know what they're called, but we have so many of these. I used to call them winkles, but sea snails, but they're everywhere down the southwest coast, and they're super, super robust. Like, you're never getting into these. You're never going to crush them. They're like little rocks. But we'll put them back safely. We'll put them right here. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to return this rock to its natural place so we can protect the habitat that lies beneath. Let's flip them back over. There we go. Good as new. Right, guys, we've spotted our third rock that we're going to flip. And it's that one. Ooh, it almost fell over. It's that one right there. So we're going to go for a flip in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's heavy. And right, can you spot the crab? So I'm going to give you a couple seconds and I'm going to grab him. So right here we have a European green crab, and that is actually a female. You can tell by the abdomen, so that is quite a wide one, and the male ones actually have a lot skinnier ones. So that one there, look how red and orangey that is. But we will return this one, we'll put them over here so they're safe and they can shelter from predators, and then we're going to flip this rock back over so we can maintain the habitat that that crab come from. Right, ready? It's going to be quite heavy. And that one is returned safe. That was rock flip number 3. Just spotted something super random. Look at that. We have a golf ball. Weird. Seen better days. We'll pocket that one and we'll take it home because we want to save the ocean from all the plastics. How random is that though? I found something a bit weird. So I'm just wondering if anyone has lost a pair of boots. They look to be in really good condition, but I'm just wondering if anyone's missing some green welly boots. I'll leave them on this rock somewhere around here if you want to come and pick them up from St. Mary's Bay in Brixham, alright? Yeah, if you've lost your boots, they're here. Right, here we go. We've got rock number 4, so we're going to give it a flip. This one is sandy underneath, and it does have water underneath, so there could be a potential for some fish like common blennies or a rock gobby. So we're going to get this flipped right now. It looks quite big. Hopefully I'll be able to flip it. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. No, we have no fish. However, I have got something in my hand for you guys. Look at this, look. So we have a juvenile brown crab, and then we have an even smaller juvenile brown crab. But look at that for a little pair. Look how cool they are. So what we'll do is we'll return these safely. Do you know what I just did as well? I also dropped that rock on my toe, and my toe is really hurting right now. But we'll return these safely, and we'll flip that rock back over to save the habitat underneath. So we're going to put them in this little crevice here. We want to protect them from any predators. And then we're going to flip this rock back over. Make sure there's no life there, which there isn't. We'll flip it back over like it's never been touched. And that was rock flip number 4. We've got rock number 5. Not sure about this one. It looks like it could be quite deep into the floor, but we shall see what we can find underneath. So we're going to flip it in 3, 2, 1. And we have, look, I'll tell you what we have. So we've been very successful. Oh, hello. We've got something here that I didn't think we was going to find under this one. So we're going to come up to you and we're going to give you a nice little close-up. So we have slightly bigger than last time, juvenile brown crab. So we will put him in this crevice down here so he can protect himself from predators. And then we also have, two, hang on, they're really, really wiggly. 2 broad-clawed porcelain crabs. Don't know if you can see, but look at the size of those claws compared to its body. Absolutely crazy. And there's his friend right there, but he only has 1 claw. But yeah, look at them 2. We'll also return them just here. And then what we've got to do, as always, we've got to return this rock to its natural state. Where's the one I just flipped? Oh, here it is. Right. Rock is being returned to its natural place because we want to protect that habitat. That was rock flip number 5. So we've got rock flip number 6. I'm desperately trying not to get my feet wet because I'm right on the tide line, but we shall see what hides underneath this beauty of a rock. So we're going to flip it in 3, 2, 1, and we've got him. Oh, we've got something else here as well. I'm going to grab that just to show you. So we're going to flip this rock straight back over to save the habitat underneath. So we've got 2 little things. So this second one's quite cool. So this one here, again, they're very common down here. We have a juvenile brown crab. And we're on the rock that you're standing on, we're going to put them right underneath so it can be safe. And then on here, I don't know if you can make that out, but this right here is a sea anemone. So these are super strange little creatures. As you can see, their tentacles actually stick to your fingers. How cool is that? We will put this one back super safe as well, so we'll find a little bit of water for it. So we're going to plop him just over here, back on the tide line. Nice and safe, give him a nice wash off, and that was rock flip number 6. Now guys, look at this, look. So there's lots of this down here at the moment. So we have a fairly big brown crab claw. Don't worry, there's nothing in it. This is more than likely from brown crab that shed its shell and is now somewhere under a rock protecting itself whilst its new shell hardens. And this one, I'm not actually sure what crab it comes from. It's really cool looking, but I'm just not 100% sure. I'm going to say that it's a spider crab, but I could be wrong. So if you do know what this is and you can identify it for me, that'd be super cool. I would appreciate it. So we actually have some real good potential here. So these rocks are right up against the crevice, so there could be potential for some decent creatures under here. So we've got maybe about 4 rocks. I am going to only count this as 1 rock flip. So we're going to remove some little rocks. So this rock here, we're going to flip it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, so we have 1 baby crab under this one. So we're going to return that to its original spot. This one's quite cool though. So, if you look just here, this is a super small furrowed crab, and I don't know if you can make it out, but it actually has thousands of little eggs. That little reddy purplish mass just there is all its eggs. How sick is that? What a sick little crab. So we're going to return her nice and safely just down here. That's super cool. You've always got to be respectful, especially to crabs that are holding eggs. All right, so this is rock flip number 8. I know I didn't announce the last rock flip, but that was number 7. So this one is number 8. And we're going to flip it in 3, 2, 1. And we have just a very baby. We're going to bring him over. Oh my goodness, we've got an even smaller one. So this one is currently pinching my hand, or trying to. So this is, again, quite a small juvenile brown crab. We'll return that one just safely down there. Ow! Pinching right in between my fingers. Oh! It needs to let go. Ah! Get off! Oh my god! Doesn't feel very nice. Can you let go, please? I've just got to be patient, and it will eventually let go. But in the meantime, I'm going to just show you this one. Look how small that one is. That is a very, very small brown crab. This brown crab right down here is finally let go of my hand, but we will also respect and return it safely. Crabs definitely hurt when they pinch, especially in between your fingers. Rock flip number 9. And yes, my hand is all right from that crab pinching me, but rock flip number 9. Let's get it flipped in 3, 2, 1. Oh, we have many, many different things in here. They're actually all the same, but we'll grab a couple. So this one right here is your furrow crab. Look at the size of that claw. It does only have one claw, but it's absolutely okay because crabs have this amazing ability to grow their limbs back, which I wish I could because I've got a dodgy knee and it'd be amazing. So we'll put this one back safely down here. And then we have a slightly smaller one with both his claws, or her claws, and if you can see, she is carrying thousands and thousands of eggs. So that, in a couple of months, will be thousands of baby little crabs. So we will return her safely down here into this crevice as well. So that was rock flip number 9. So I think I might have made a mistake here. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to flip this one, but we've got a nice little one here. And that one right there is rock flip number 9. So I have returned it to its natural place. So the habitat has been saved. We're going to go for rock flip number 10, which is this nice little one here. Let's see what we can get. Ready? 3, 2, 1. See, look, I did make a mistake. It's stuck in the floor. So we'll move on to number 10, hashtag 2. Take 2 of rock flip number 10. We're going to flip it in 3, 2, 1. So, I don't know if you can see it, but it's super, super small. Oh, here we go. I didn't see that one. So right here, ow, we have a very diddy, so a juvenile furrowed crab. And just take a look at this. Look on the base of that rock. Look at all of those porcelain crabs. There's so many. So I will be removing those crabs and putting them somewhere else so I can flip this rock and save the habitat underneath. How cool is that? Look how many there are. I'm getting pinched again. Ow! Look at that. I'm getting pinched. Right, we've got to be patient. I'm going to show you. If you get pinched, there you go. So there he is. Look, we'll grab him and we'll put him back safely. Just down here. But if you ever get pinched by a crab, just let your land lie flat and they will release. But right, we're going to remove these crabs and return the rock to its original space. So we've got right here, rock flip number 11. We're going to get this one flipped in 3, 2, 1. So on this occasion, we only have, there's still quite a lot of them, but we have, come and show you. As you can see, we have, oh, they're really strange crabs. They stick to your fingers like hell. But look at that. That is a porcelain crab, or a broad-clawed porcelain crab. These are probably one of the most common finds that I have because they're literally on the underneath of every single rock. But yeah, I got 2 of them just there. Look. We'll return them safely. And as always, We flip this rock back to its original place. Nicely done. Guys, can't believe it. I've come across another golf ball. Someone's been down here having some fun pinging these golf balls. We'll pocket that and we'll take it away. How random is that? That's golf ball number 2. Right, we've got rock flip number 12. It's a nice flat rock and there's a bit of water underneath it, so fingers crossed we can get a gobby or a blenny. Right, ready? I'm going to flip it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, there's no gobby or blenny, but oh, there's 2. We'll flip that back over. They're escaping. Right, we're going to do our best to not get pinched this time. But look at this, look. Again, we have 2 juvenile brown crabs. This one's slightly bigger than the rest I found today. But look at them bad boys. How sick are they? We're going to put them back safely. And as you saw, I returned the rock to its original space so we can protect the habitat underneath. Rock flip number 13. We're going to flip it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, here we go, here we go. We've got a really good variety here. Right, we're going to grab this one and we're going to come and show you this one. So finally, we have, and I hope he doesn't wiggle away, we have, oh, wiggled away. I knew he would. It's all right, he's safe, I've got him. We have, oh, wiggly. We have our first common blenny. Look how cool he is. These are super cool and they can actually survive out of water for quite a while. But what we'll do is we'll return him really quickly, whack him in a bit of water just here. And I've got something else to show you. And this one right here is the European green crab, and it is full of eggs. I know it's called a green crab, but it's orange, but they are European green crabs. But look at those eggs. We'll also return her super safely in this water down here. And then, as always, we're going to flip these rocks back over. Just like so. Habitat saved. So many rocks that I can choose from right here. So, we're going to go for this one right here. This is number 14. So we're going to flip it in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, almost fell over. And we're going to treat this as a double flip. There we go, look. Ooh, that's weird. So we have that and then this. So that right there is a juvenile brown crab. Super common. And this looks to be the bottom of some kelp. And look on the top. We have a sea snail. Look at that, it's like a mini volcano. How rad is that? We're going to put this one back down here. And then we're going to flip both of those rocks back over. There's that one. And that one. Guys, I've just spotted something slightly unfortunate. So this right here, I don't know if you can make it out. That right there is an unalived juvenile spider crab. On first inspection, I thought it was just the exoskeleton, but it's definitely an unalived spider crab, and it definitely has a whiff. So I'm going to put it back nice and quickly and get away from the smell. But this does happen in nature. Nature is absolutely brutal, but we'll leave it there and let it rest in peace. Right guys, so after a good bit of searching, we found our 15th and final rock flip of the video. So I'm hoping that this nice big rock is going to hold some gems. So we're going to move a couple of small rocks that are around it so I can get a good flip. We will put everything back to its original state. So before we've even got there, I'm just going to show you because it's here. Oh my goodness, there's loads of stuff. Right, so we grab this. Oh, it's pinching me. You can already guess what it is. And we have something else here as well. So we've not even done the actual rock flip yet, but look, it's been falling over. So this right here is a juvenile velvet swimmer. So these are super aggressive and they can swim really well. So we'll put this one back just here nice and safely. And then in my hand, we have a super diddy. Oh, he's going to wiggle away. Common blenny. I hope you can pick that one up, but look how cool he is. We'll put that one back in there. And now we're actually going to go and do the rock flip that I set out to do. Oh my goodness, there's another thing here without even going. Look, so I'm not going to come to the camera this time, but this one is another juvenile brown crab. So we'll put this one back safe. And we've got one more rock to remove just before we get going. Nothing under that one. Right, so 15th and final rock flip in 3, 2, 1. Oh, there's so much. Right, grab that one. We'll grab this one. So there is other stuff, but we'll grab the biggest. So we have, look how aggressive it looks. So that right there is a bigger velvet swimmer. These ones are incredibly aggressive and you do not want to be pinched by these. But I've now figured as well, so that claw that I didn't know what it was earlier is off a massive velvet swimmer. I mean, it was a huge claw. So we'll put this one back down here. And then we have our biggest of the day, our brown crab. Look at them, they're super docile. They can just sit there like this, but they also can pinch, so we'll put it back nice and safely. But that, guys, was our final and 15th rock flip of the day. Guys, I couldn't help myself. You're going to get a bonus flip, so rock flip number 16. I just saw it and I just had to. So let's see if we got anything good on the actual final rock flip. Right, here we go, ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh look, see, I should have left it. Oh, hang on, let's see if we can get this, because this is definitely different. I've not seen one of these for a while. Where are you? Oh no, don't escape, I want it. Oh no, where have you gone? Oh, wait, we're going to go for it. We're going to keep going. We're lifting this rock out of the way completely. Right, here it is. Right, stop. So this here, we're going to get it. So we've actually got something super different. This is so cool. I'm so happy that I did this flip. So this is going to probably hop away. Is a prawn. Look at that. Look at the size of those whiskers. I don't find these too often, but look at that. We have a prawn. That bonus rock flip come in clutch. But look at that one. Those whiskers are super long, all the way out here. It makes the prawn actually this long. How sick is that? Right, we'll put them back safe and we'll return the rock to its original place. Rock returned. Right guys, just before we wrap up the video, I like to, as I'm going along the shoreline, if I find trash, rubbish, whatever you want to call it, I like to collect it. So we've got bits of plastic, the old welly boots that I found, the 2 golf balls, and what I'll do is I'll take it with me. When I find a bin, I'll dispose of it properly and put it in the bin. It's just my little thing of saying I'm going to protect the sea as much as I possibly can. Every little helps. But I do appreciate every single one of you that have come this far into the video. It's been a pleasure. Stay tuned for more videos like this. You.